You ever been part of a scandal as a kid, and then when you got older, you put the pieces together like, oh damn, that's what really happened? Story time. This is Young Chubbs. The story starts with a guy. His name was Mr. Tuthill. I had him as a substitute teacher in the fourth grade, and he was probably the best sub ever. When you had subs in elementary school, it was always lit, and bro was told us straight up. He was like, "We can do two things. We can do it hard way, or we can do it the easy way. I'm the easy guy. Let's do it the easy way." So we're lit. All right, what's the easy way? He said, the hard way is we can do class how we always do it. Or we can do all our work in the first 4 hours and go outside for the rest of the day. How you guys feel about that? He was like, shit. Turn up Tuthill. So the nigga was teaching us, and actually, like, he was like a teacher in training. So he was turning up, teaching us our lesson. The nigga did not lie. We finished all our work. We was outside for the rest of the fucking day. Mr. Tuthill, every time we had a sub for the rest of the year for the fourth grade, Mr. Tuthill was our subs. We were, all right, he the nigga. Fifth grade comes, the new year, and he's actually a teacher now in the third grade. My little sister and my nigga Isom, Willie, they had him in the third grade. That was their third grade teacher for the whole year. And they told me he was so lit, it was fun. We're going to diverge away a little bit. Stay with me. This is all relevant to the story. Stay with me. It was a lady named Miss Schindler that stayed in our neighborhood. And Willie stayed in my neighborhood as well. So she stayed down the street. Miss Schindler had a son named Shane. And the nigga was like 6, and we were like 11 and 12. But the little nigga had a GameCube, and he was dumb funny. So he was in the crew. We fucked with little Shane. So Shane was Schindler's son. Miss Schindler was sexy than a motherfucker. Like, if I could find Miss Schindler now, I'd try her now. Big titties, fat ass. She was black and she was mixed or something. Her son looked like a little Vin Diesel, so whatever DNA you want to give her, she was bad. That was Mr. Tuthill's TA at the time. Back to present day of the story. Like I said, time to time, we'll go to Miss Schindler's house and play. She'll give us bake us cookies and shit. She was mad cool. One day, Mr. Tuthill was over there. It was odd to see teachers outside of school, you know what I'm saying? But Mr. Tuthill was not a regular teacher. He was that nigga. So when we seen him, hey, what's up, guys? Dorian, Willie, Mike, how you guys doing? We're like, what up, Mr. Tuthill? Mr. Tuthill and Miss Schindler, they went to the crib and they be chilling. You know, we'll be in the house too. And they would be chilling. But over the next couple of weeks, Mr. Tuthill was always over there. And little niggas, we not putting two and two together. You know what I'm saying? Shane gave us a tip one day. Like, yeah, David, he called him David. That was his real name. He was like, David spent the night at our house last night. We were like, 11 and 12, 8, 10, whatever, that age. So everything going over our head. We know Mr. Tuthill was over there. Mr. Tuthill was married, though. Yeah. As a kid, you'd be talking, and I was telling my mom, I was like, yeah, Mr. Tuthill's always at Miss Schindler's house. I know that's his teacher assistant, but he's always over there. My mom was like, Meanwhile, back at Vina Wilburn, you know how the teachers in this recess, teachers always gathered up talking to each other and shit. So Miss Schindler and my teacher was over there one day. The teachers must be in a mid-conversation, and I'm running by. Miss Schindler waves me over, so I'm coming over, and while I hear the conversation going on some shit like, yeah, my tattoo's nice, I wear skimpy clothes around the boys all the time. What she's saying as I approach, she's like, Dorian, don't you be over my house all the time? Don't I be having those short shorts on? You can see my tattoo. I'm like, yeah, it's a real nice tattoo. Your house is fun, too. Good cookies. I'm still a kid, but I guess my teacher that was teaching me at the time, Miss Townsend, she was alarmed by this shit. She was like, the hell is Dorian doing at your house while you wearing shorts? The hell's going on? Not long, like 2 days later, I get called into the office on some random. And Miss Townsend knew what it was about. Miss Townsend's like, go to the office. They want to talk to you about something. I'm like, all right, what? I get down to the principal's office. Principal hit me with some, when you be at Miss Schindler's house, does she give you any kind of weird feelings? Does she touch you guys or make you feel in a certain way? Back in my head, I'm like, nah, nigga, you should see them titties outside of school. But nah, besides that, we be chilling, man. It's cool. We play with her son, Shane. Mr. Tuthill be over there. So the principal like, okay. After school, we trying to go see some titties. So we head down to Miss Schindler's house, go fuck with Shane for a little while. And she called us over. She's like, hey, they called you guys in the office today. They talked to y'all about something. Oh, no, they just asked us some questions about you. We just said we'd be over here playing with Shane. Sometimes we see Mr. Tuthill say hi. She was like, okay, guys. All right, cool. We like, all right. Go home. My mom talked to me about it because they contact my mom. You go to the office, they tell your mom. My mom, like, they talked to you about Mr. Tuthill and Miss Schindler, didn't they? I was like, no, just Miss Schindler. She was like, I know Doreen. My mom all over, like, what the hell, they doing something. I know they doing something. You're like, ew, no, they're not being nasty. They're just teacher and teacher assistant. That's all. My mom's like, all right. When Mr. Tuthill be over there, don't he be in the room all the time? I was like, stop to think. I had to pull one of them Ravens. She's like, damn, he do be in the room all the time. The situation was dead until the other day when me and my mom were reminiscing. This one made me tell this story anyway. And my mom was like, yeah, you remember in third grade when TR got the honor roll all unexpectedly? Like, yeah, TR did get the honor roll after that Miss Schindler, Mr. Tuthill situation went down. How the hell that happened? She wasn't smart enough to get that. epiphany went off like, yo, mom blown. Mr. Taylor was really in there, Miss Schiller digging her out. And gave my sister honor roll to cover it up. That's crazy. Man, like, it's crazy what you can do. Like, if you cool with kids, you really manipulate the fuck out of them. Me and my sister really thought, like, yo, Mr. Taylor wouldn't do that to his wife. And nigga say, yeah, right. If you fucks with that story, you got a similar story, you know about some shit went down, ain't tell nobody or whatever, hit a nigga up on Twitter, made you laugh, hit a nigga up on Twitter, and until next time.